Oh, all right, everyone. I'm back with another poem. This time it's for another channel I subscribe to. Um, I'm not entirely sure exactly when I discovered the channel. Um, it was a while back. I know it was before the pandemic, but basically the guy finds old forgotten superheroes from various ages of comic books. And I'm thinking, oh, I gotta see about this. Who was the first, superhero to have powers? Who was the first to do this? Who was the first to do that? And then you get to actually have, kind of backstories. Because one thing they actually mentioned was like, this was the rise of Stan Lee. When he was all the way back, and yet, he has a very interesting documentary about the fact that his first superhero, the Destroyer, is pretty much faded into obscurity. But then it's always kind of nice to learn about that. But there's even a bigger thing in the fact that they describe that that his actual name was Stanley Martin Lieber, and believe it or not, in the Awkward Incredible Hulk movie with Edward Norton, that was actually the guy owning the pizza place. They basically had to give him a full name rather than just call him Stanley. It's like they said let's have some fun with that. So that's always nice. So I basically created a little poem for him and said the channel is called FizzFop1. I'm not entirely sure exactly why he needs the one. I mean, unless it's one of those was a regional kind of name, and basically if he didn't get the put the one on there, he wasn't like the original. This is kind of like weird types of perfume and cleaning products. If you don't have a certain number, that doesn't mean it said. I guess that doesn't mean how good you are. It just means that there's been so many other imitations and failed attempts that you have to establish yourself early. So let's see. Fighting crime isn't easy, especially when it involves the bizarre characters that emerged during the golden age of comics when there weren't many heroes and villains to stand in the limelight, keeping hearts burning bright with the desire for more adventures found in the colorful pages for many years. Impossible things can happen in the world of comics, and we the readers are left in awe in the pursuit of justice against strange criminals who often thrive on chaos as they taunt civilians with insane schemes, keeping many heroes on their toes as they try to not only figure out the next move of evil, but try to learn how to create something of a normal life so they don't have to be superheroes all the time. Many people desire having superpowers to enhance their meager lives, and so to quickly overcome difficult obstacles like a mountain of chores and thwart people who don't care about others in their sickening pursuits of power, for knowing so many innocent souls are forced to work for tyrants who, if quelled, are quickly replaced by other tyrants, filled by the same poisons to achieve different goals. Reading comics can be an incredible escape from reality, said as if the characters are successful, they go to silver screens to bring heroes and villains to life, to dazzle old and new fans of stories that unfold in the turbulent action, floods of tears, clever jokes, and whatever words of advice from actors to help people understand the struggles of life can be saved by ordinary people with ample courage but no powers. Victories of all kind must be treasured, as they don't occur every day. Instead, only come after a lot of hard work to set the foundations of a luminous tomorrow with the actions of today, so that whenever we experience evil in some form, so we can feel like superheroes to those who gave us strength to continue yearning for the prosperous day when no one can hurt us, or anyone wanting or anyone wanting to live the best life possible. Zelbs worship their favorite characters and will try to persuade others of why other characters aren't amazing and should be forgotten as newer characters emerge, ruining established lore as the bizarre Bronze Age buries the earliest characters into the shadows of the past, like they didn't meet the difficult challenges of the modern age to be bestowed new life among the craziest comics and movies of today. Discovering old comics is a delight, as so we can learn about the history of the creators who wanted to entertain readers with tales of, uh, of characters in odd clothes and amazing powers in an ordinary world. And I do admit that some of the documentaries are definitely very interesting. Um, They basically talk about this. Said other patriotic heroes before Captain America. It was just the fact that if you slap something like America or other countries on it, you kind of have to carry that weight because there really aren't too many other heroes like that. I know there's like Captain Britain and Union Jack, but there's no one that basically would just render themselves as representing the entire nation said out said out there, and that's something no hero truly wants. Like even Superman, in many different lores, wants to just be Clark Kent. So many times. I said like they had like a Justice League episode where he actually was had a Martian Manhunter over for Christmas, and it's like he was smiling, he was happy. He was, he's like saying it's finally a chance to just be myself. And a lot of people often say that Clark Kent is the true version of Kal-El, and Superman is just the disguise, kind of like the reverse of Batman, where basically Bruce Wayne is the mask, and Batman is the true form. So definitely give a lot of to give FizzFop1 a look up on YouTube. It's got a lot of interesting content out there. It even comes out with these trivia questions. It says, "Can you guess this? Can you guess that?" And it basically says if you said, and they kind of give you rankings for how intelligent you were, kind of like I've seen in gaming magazines where it's like say if you were awarded a prize, this is what you have. And one time actually was said I was like kingpin level of that, which was like the second highest one, just because I didn't know what one comic was. So hope you like this video. Hoping to have a few more videos coming out soon. Probably will also try to look into creating content, creating poems for other channels I like, just to say you have someone that's still awaiting your next project. And yeah, so everyone have a very good day.